Maybe I'm old-fashioned. Maybe I'm a lot of different things. Gold digger, call me what you want. But I'm not that girl. I am definitely an exchanger, for sure. But I'm a princess. Okay. So I have something to say. And I was going to try to write it, but I think I need to say it. I think I need to say it because it's something that I've been thinking about a lot over the past year or so, really the past 8 months. I am not interested in teaching a man anything. So here's the thing. It's not that I don't want to exchange ideas. Keyword, exchange. Okay? Exchange ideas. Exchange experiences. Like, you should be able to put me onto something too. Certain people, certain men that I've talked to, men that I've dated, or like, not in a relationship, but men that I've gone out on dates with, or I've had conversations, company that I've kept, company that I've entertained. I have gotten, you're different so many times. And I know a lot of women get, you're different. A lot of women get that. A lot of women hear that all the time. That is something we're honestly irritated with at this point. However, because of the pool of available black male suitors, and just simply the ones that I attract, I know that I'm different from what they are used to. I am a nerd. I am goofy. I am very Christian. I am very flexible, not very rigid. However, I am very fundamental in my theology. It's a weird mixture of things that we could use to describe me. I'm gonna turn this landscape, because I might end up posting this on YouTube, because why not? Okay, here we go. This is not gonna be a great YouTube video, but we're gonna do it anyway. I'm on my way to Walmart. I had to run out because I had to get some laundry stuff. But yeah. I just got a question on Instagram. Well, I got a question in the app that is linked to Instagram. Whatever question. Somebody asked me what's my favorite food. I get this question quite a lot. And I always say Ethiopian food. And when I say Ethiopian food, I get a lot of, ooh, I've never had that before. Ooh, I've never had that before. You're going to have to take me there, sir. No, I'm not. You can literally type in Ethiopian food on Google and take yourself. You sure can. I'm not going to have to take you anywhere. Unless, right, I've asked you a question like, what do you like to do when you're not doing your job? And you say something like, I don't know, make ice cream, make luxury ice cream. And I say, oh, you know what I'm saying? I would love to do something like that with you, whatever. Like, if we can exchange experiences, if we can put each other on, I'm 1,000% interested. I am. But if it's me always sharing my ideas from the books I've read, from the podcasts I've listened to, from the conversations I've had, from the things I've learned throughout all my years of education and self-education, planning the dates because I'm the one who knows what's going on in the city, or what cultural things are available, or what different foods there are to try, what different places in the city or in the world we can go. Like, that is exhausting. That is exhausting. Nobody, as a woman, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that. Especially because if I'm planning it and inviting you, I'm also paying for it. And if I'm the one with all the knowledge and with all the wherewithal about how this works, that means I'm always going to be the one paying for things. And maybe I'm old-fashioned. Maybe I'm a lot of different things. Gold digger, call me what you want. But I'm not that girl. I am definitely an exchanger, for sure. But I'm a princess. Okay? I'm a princess at the end of the day. I require spoiling. I do. And I also spoil in my own way. So if you like the spoiling that I have to give, you have to be able to spoil me in the ways I like to be spoiled. That's simply how that works. It's far too many men out here, people, to be quite honest, because I think it's women who do this too, especially to men who have large sums of money or more money than them. They expect for these men to elevate them in certain ways. And again, if you can elevate him, right? If you can make his life easier, more enjoyable, if you can remove something from his life that would truly bring him value, then of course, honey, ask for what you want. But if you are just another bill, like literally, I'm not even gonna say just another bill, because baby, bills come with some type of usefulness. Utilities are useful, right? You pay a bill because it's providing you something. If you are just another leech, then how dare you? Men can be leeches too. Men can be leeches of time. Men can be leeches of money. Men can be leeches of knowledge. Men can be leeches of energy. And I refuse. I refuse to participate in anything that isn't giving me at least equal value to what I provide and what I know I can provide. Especially because I give a lot of game out for free. I give a lot of care out because that's who I am. I'm a caring person. So I'm going to care for you. I'm going to show up for you. I'm going to cook for my friends. I'm going to clean my friends' houses. Like, if I care about you for real, I'm going to do stuff just because I can, just because I want to. So for then it to be on top of that, why you ain't never take me to an open mic? Why you ain't never take me to an open mic? You got the same internet I got. You got the same Instagram I got. Why you ain't never take me to this? Why you ain't never take me there? Like, I can't. It's really exhausting as a woman to, I don't know. I can't put it into words right now. I mean, I can, and I'm a lot of people, my friends, like people in general, be asking me, Serena, what are you looking for in a man? What are you know what I'm saying? And I promise y'all, if I told y'all would be saying I want too much. Y'all would be saying I want too much. My ex had to teach him to open the door for me. He was well out of college. Okay? I was in college still, but he wasn't. I had to teach him to open the door for me. And now I'm sure he's out there opening the door for all the women because he understands that's like bare minimum, right? If I'm his bottom, if I'm the worst he could do, and he had to open the door for me, I know he's out there probably bending over backwards for whoever he thinks is an upgrade for me. I'm not teaching somebody to open the door for me again. I'm not teaching somebody ever again how to court me. I don't have to teach my favorite chef how to, no. I don't have to teach a chef who's good at what they do how to make their meal. I come to them because I enjoy what they already are doing. And they're going to keep providing it for me because I'm paying them for it. You know what I'm saying? When something is being exchanged, you always have the choice to not accept what's being given to you. And you have the choice not to offer what people are asking for. I am no longer offering. Actually, I really never offered. I just said, this is what I do, or this is what I like. And then it became, well, why don't you? No. Why don't you? Why don't you do what's necessary for us to make that happen? Especially because if I'm telling you I like this, you know I already do this for myself. I've already been doing this for myself and by myself. Which means I don't necessarily need you to do it with me to enjoy it. Or to enjoy it more, especially since you are a novice. I don't know, like... I took myself to basketball games by myself. I was talking and hanging out with young men at the time who were also going to basketball games. I wasn't like, oh, buy me a ticket too. If they wanted me to come with them, they would have bought me a ticket. I bought myself a ticket because those are the experiences that I wanted to have. I'm not going to wait for somebody to give me the experience that I want to have. And if I don't want that experience and that person who wants that experience, I'm not going to invite myself into that part of their life. And if I do want that experience with that person, and I've never had it before, I'm going to find a way to make it happen. Like, I don't understand why this ain't common sense to y'all. I'm finna go up in this Walmart. I'm gonna be back.
Let it be known that I am not particularly a fan of Walmart in the first place. However, the stuff that I'm looking for, I am more likely to find all of those ingredients at Walmart. I'm more likely to find it at Walmart than I am at Target. The Target is around the corner. If I turn out to be wrong and Walmart don't got what I'm looking for, on babies, I'll never walk into a Walmart again. Because I don't like this place already. I literally hate it, actually. Okay. I need this. I'm gonna grab one more. I don't even really need to. I'm not even gonna overdo it today. I told myself I'm dealing with the basics of all things. Everything else I need should be on the next tab. Okay.
So we're back. I did get basically everything I needed at Walmart. The last thing that I kind of fake need, hopefully I don't need, I'll see. The last thing I kind of fake need, I don't think I'm going to be able to find at like a Walmart or a Target. I don't know where I'm going to find it. I need a big, thick metal spoon because I make my own detergent and I be needing to mix it up, but those ingredients are heavy, so it needs to be big and thick so it doesn't break under the weight of the ingredients. Obviously metal is going to be preferable because while it might bend, it won't break. And then I need a spoon that's not slotted. I need a spoon with no holes so that I can mix properly. I ended up buying from Walmart a plastic slotted scoop that was like really huge. The holes aren't super duper big. They are there, but they aren't so big that if I'm like going at a fast enough rate, like I feel like it'll still be able to mix stuff well. We'll see if it actually ends up working. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, I'm just not, like, I'm 30, sweetie. I'm 30. And here's the thing for me. I've always had a very vivid imagination. I remember being a kid and being in high school and even being in college. And I was not having the relations at all in high school or for most of college. And people would ask me, like, how are you going to know what you want if you've never done it before? Wasn't watching any corn with a P. Wasn't into any of that. Baby, I knew. The Lord gave it to me. Okay? I knew what I wanted. I did. And my mother, thankfully, I grew up in a very sex positive household. My mother, my aunts, my godmother, the women in my life taught me. They taught me things. They weren't too explicit for my age, I don't believe. Not in their conversations to me. Yeah, their conversations around me might have been a little bit more explicit than I would allow around my daughters. But their conversations with me were not overly explicit. And so it was never hard for me to imagine what I might want from my husband. I don't understand. Between imagination and the availability of resources, you can learn anything that you want to learn. I don't know. I'm 30. And the people, the human beings, both men and women, for romantic, business, friendship purposes, and otherwise, are all, I would fairly say, 28 and up. The ones that I typically don't date guys younger than me, they're 30 and up. I'm not teaching you nothing, baby. You've been alive too long, and the internet is too free for me to have to. I can introduce you to something for sure. I'm not teaching you. I'm not. I will exchange ideas with you, but it won't always be me talking about something I've done or somewhere I've been, and you're just sitting like, oh, that sounds cool. I can't wait to do that with you. You will never. I promise you. Because, like I said earlier, in order for me to enjoy that experience as I have before, it would have to be with someone who is not a novice. And like I'm just not, I'm not in the headspace where I feel compelled, where I feel any particular conviction to entertain. I'm not entertaining. What is it? Where am I going? I'm lost. So I'm just gonna drive. I hope I end up where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, I'm not gonna entertain anything other than what I bring. The level, the way that I treat myself is the way that I expect to be treated or better. Because the way that I treat myself, the way that I spoil myself, is what any person, partner, friend, or otherwise, is gonna give for me or better. Even if it's something that I just was with my sister yesterday. If I'm not gonna, and I was helping her build some furniture, and I was like, you know, she had just moved into a new place, her and my best friend, and you know, I'm helping them clean up and just get things to where I know they want it to be. But to be quite honest, I'm getting it where I wanted it, but it's my house. I'm not gonna have to clean their stuff. I'm not gonna have to build their furniture. I'm not going to invest any less effort or, you know, luxury. Anything I buy them, I would want in my house. I wouldn't buy them something, unless that's specifically what they asked for. I would not gift them with something that I wouldn't want for myself. You see what I'm saying? So that's the type of energy that I bring. That's the type of person that I am. And I won't tolerate anything different with dealing with me. So if a person wants to be a part of my life in that way, where they want that type of perspective, if a person wants to be in my life in that way, and they want that type of, I guess, like honor and, you know, that reverence that I would give to, especially a partner, we are outdoing each other and leveling each other up. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna help you level up. You gonna help me. Like, it's a competition to outlove each other, to outdo each other in loving each other and in giving each other experiences and moments and that, you know what I'm saying? Stop being a child. And you know what that's going to require some of y'all to do, right? It's going to require some of y'all to really get acquainted with yourself, with loneliness, with being awkward, with looking stupid, with not knowing how to do things. Because you would not believe, oh my gosh, throughout my 20s, even though I was married, I probably took myself on more dates than I went on with my partner. And I would take myself to places that I wanted to go, right? I want Indian. I don't even remember ever going to get Indian food with my partner in the 9 years that we were doing the things. I don't know if I ever remember going to get Indian food with him. I used to eat Indian food all the time when I lived in Nashville. And I would go by myself after work, on a random day. I would just go because that's what I wanted. And because I like the food, I like the culture, I like the music, like I just like that ambiance. And so if I want that, I'm gonna give that to myself. You'll be a fool by myself. I did not go to the movies by myself because I wasn't a movie person. He was. I didn't go to the movies by myself until this year. The movies are pretty common. Everybody goes to the movies. That's not hard for me to do. But it was so many things that I would get into on my own. And I would tell my partner all the time, I'm tired of waiting for you. I don't want to wait. I don't want to have to wait for you. I don't want to have to wait for you to be available to me so that I can plan it so that we can go. And I definitely don't want to have to wait for you to plan it because it'll never get done. I'm probably not going to include that part in the YouTube video. Or I might. Whatever the case may be. My thing was, I don't want to have to wait for someone to give me the life that I want for myself. There are things for sure that I know I don't have access to and probably won't have access to for a very long time. Okay? I am not blind to that fact. However, some of those things are on my radar. And the things that are not, unless somebody is intentionally inviting me into those spaces, I'm not going to make it somebody else's responsibility to do that for me, to provide that for me, or to give me that experience. And I'm not going to it's not going to only be a thing that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, when I was with Shorty, we used to do this, but I'm not with them, so I don't do that no more. No, if I like it for real, I'm going to keep doing it. And if I don't like it, that's going to be something they do by themselves more often than not. For sure. Or with, you know what I'm saying, whoever they like doing it with. Child, I just went on this very long tangent and I'm going to pull up to my house now. But I just had to get that out. I had to say that out loud because it's been something I've been thinking about for so many months, and it's really, really, really bothering me. It's really bothering me that today's pool of human beings that like to hang out with human beings. I don't want to say dating because sometimes I hang out with people even of the opposite sex, and the intention is not to get to know one another romantically. It's simply because I want to hang out, because I want to go outside, and this is the person who I want to go outside with. Well, this is the person who asked to go outside with me because they want to go outside with me. But I don't want to. I don't want to teach somebody how to teach themselves. I want to.